Never tell your woman these secrets. So imagine you're on the date with her is going perfectly. You're laughing and sharing stories. This could actually be something real, and then you slip up and tell her something about yourself. Thought was innocuous, but for her expression changes, her curiosity fades. After the date, she never texts again. You are back. What happened, guys? Secrets about you, no matter how honest. You should never expose who you are, because you're lying, but because sharing, they have the potential to permanently alter her perception of you. Today, I'll reveal you the secrets you have to keep to yourself if you want to maintain her attraction and respect for you. Let us go into I Am Here, and welcome to Secret 1. Channel secret number 1, your vulnerabilities. Particularly early, let's face it, everyone has vulnerabilities. Being vulnerable is generally regarded as a strength in the appropriate context. But here's the agreement, folks. Time is very important. Early on in the relationship, discussing your weaknesses can backfire. Let me break it down for you. When you share your insecurities too soon, whether it's about your career self-esteem or that you're not good, you're planting seeds of doubt in her mind. A lady may not even consciously realize it, but she will start. She wonders if she can trust him when things get rough. Will he be strong enough to tackle life's obstacles? Guys, you should convey to her that you have the capacity to lead and handle. Open up about yourself and flourish. Your vulnerabilities are like giving someone the keys to your emotional abode. If she hasn't earned your trust yet, why give? She has exclusive access to your most vulnerable. Think of it as a job interview. I wouldn't stroll in and say, "Hey, by the way, I am bad at meeting deadlines." You'll focus on your strengths, while carefully targeting areas that you're working on, improving the same rationale. Apply in partnerships you wish to earn her trust and respect first. Showing her the pieces of you that are still, let's work together to make this a reality. Imagine this. You're on your third date and the ambiance is wonderful and she's giggling at your jokes. Make strong eye contact. Everything was going nicely until a moment of misplay vulnerability. You tell her how. Your former girlfriend dumped you because you weren't ambitious enough suddenly. Her perception of you will change trust. She'll begin to wonder if is he ambitious or still trying to figure things out? Can I rely on him to be stable? Confidence when I needed him. Why did she leave if he was that amazing? Even if she don't express it out loud, these ideas will be running through her thoughts. You've unintentionally triggered doubt. It's hard to recover from something like that. Here's how to play it wisely. Instead than stating I've been overlooked, I'm at work and it truly irritates me. I'm working on placing myself for improved prospects at work. I have a clear plan and am confident about it. What's next? You'll see the difference. Recognize reality without coming across as defeated demonstrates that you'll be aware of your challenges, but also capable of conquering them. A simple summary of what not to reveal during the early phases of complaining, your boss, co-workers, or your job. Admitting that you're struggling. Identify your goals in life. Expressing your greatest fears of failure. Being or judges saved these chats for a time when the relationship is more established, when she invests in you. And once you've established a foundation of trust, secret number 2. How many women? Secret 2. You have slept. Let me be clear, telling her. Your number represents a lose-lose situation, because regardless of what you say, will elicit some sort of judgment or comparison. Ladies may tell you, "Oh, I don't. I actually care about your past," but deep down they do. It's human nature. Romantic history can cause her to question where she stands with you. Is merely another number, or are you inexperienced and possibly not ready for someone like her? Regardless, it will raise doubts. Break it down first. If your number is low, she would wonder why he hasn't. I have been with more women. Is there anything? What is wrong with him? Well, I have to teach. Everything, even if it is not true. Thought is already there. 2. If the number is high on the opposite side, you might wonder if he's simply using me, capable of committing to just one person. How do I compare to all of these? Other women, let's not even get into the probability that she imagines you. With those women, it is a mental picture. Nobody wants there to be another layer. This number may provoke her insecurities. Let us pretend she has only been with 1 or 2 people, but you've been with 10 or more. Even if she tries to act calm, she is now comparing herself to your previous lovers, wondering if she will measure up as she would believe. Does he find me exciting enough? Does he wish I had more experience? Worse, he is condemning me for my lack of experienced males. Your number is not it does not define your worth, your capacity to be a terrific companion, or how well you connect with them, emotional or bodily. But when share it, and you're inviting unnecessary scrutiny rather than focusing on the relationship you're developing with her, you are dragging ghosts from your past. And believe me, it's not a good look now. I know some of you are thinking, what if she asked me? Don't panic. Here's how to handle it. Instead of giving a number, say something like this: I've experiences that showed me what I truly desire in relationships, and I am focused on building something significant with you. You see what I did there? You are shifting. The attention shifts from the past to the present. You're telling her that you've grew without truly providing her fodder for judging or comparing you secret number for the future, or, right now, secret 3 of your worst regrets, or, all right, let's get serious for a moment. I mean, we all have regrets, failure moments where we wish we could take back. But here is the hard fact. When you bring up your greatest regrets or failures early in a relationship, you're not creating a bridge of trust. You're erecting a wall of doubt. It's not, you should hide who you are, but how. When you reveal specific aspects of your life, matters revealing your past mistakes, at the wrong moment will send the incorrect message, and it may change how she perceives, even if you're revealing your regrets. In an effort to be transparent and honest, can come out as a lack of ambition. A failure to take charge of your life. Regrets are hefty when you share with someone you've asked them to carry some of that emotional weight. If she does not know you well enough, is not emotionally invested yet, but it will. Feeling overwhelmed isn't failure. That is the problem. It is how you present it. As you see, women don't expect, they want you to be flawless. Seeing resilience instead of saying, I tried to create a business, but totally failed and ruined me. Financially, try saying something like, I've learned a lot from my first. This business venture taught me how to manage risk and make smarter decisions. I'm now working on something much better. You can tell the difference in the first. You sounded defeated in the second. You sounded like a man who learned, adopts and moves onward. Is the women are drawn to enthusiasm when you tell her about your biggest failures or regrets before building any form of strong relationship. You risk her noticing you as someone who is stuck, unmotivated or unsure about himself. Therefore, what is right? Time to share, I hear you ask. Here's the golden rule. Share your shortcomings or regrets when framed as lessons that demonstrate your growth. Wait till you've developed a foundation of trust. By then, she will have made some sort of connection. Consider these moments as part of what you are stronger, not weaker. If she introduces a topic that touches on your regrets or failures, do not dodge the question, but don't dwell on it. Keep it short and always end with on a good note. You may say something like, I've learned a lot. That experience has benefited me. Become who I am. Today, you are being honest, without truly sounding defeated. You are showing her that you are the man who owns his tail and uses it to move. Moving forward, here's what you need to. Remember your regrets and failures. Don't define what your answer to them is. Secret number 4, your past relationships in detail. It may appear harmless to share details about your ex or drama you got through, but believe me, it's a recipe. The truth about disasters is that the more you discuss your past relationships, you will focus less on establishing a future. When you talk too much about your exes are unintentionally planting seeds of insecurity, skepticism in her mind. Think about it as you discuss how your ex was wild, and she wonders what you did. What did he do to get her to act like this? I'll make a full video about it. Link it in the video's description. When you mentioned how much you adored she wonders if her ex still has feelings for her. As you discuss the battles you used to have, she fears him. I will bring that same energy into this relationship. Even if your intent is to show her that you're being honest, open it, and it will backfire. Imagine that So, how did you last? At the conclusion of your relationship, you believe it was fantastic. Opportunity to bond, so you delve into detailed account of how your ex cheated, how you feel deceived, and what do you think about the destroyed trust? She's heard that he has trust concerns. Will he be over what happened? Distrustful of me because of a girl? Who did him? The atmosphere will alter abruptly, and she will not as interested as she was 5 minutes ago. Why is she seeing you as someone carrying luggage, not someone ready for a fresh start? I tell you, when you overshare. She's not going to talk about her former relationships. She will listen, analyzing if you sound bitter. She will believe you haven't healed if you speak. She will question if you are too fond of your ex. You are still emotionally attached to her. Have some feelings if you share. She will be concerned about intimate information. Will you preserve her secrets in the future when it's her turn, or when you guys are no longer together? Here's a reality check. No woman wants to feel like she's competing with ghosts from your past, and I have expressed this. So if you ever find yourself this is a better method to deal with the circumstance. Handle it okay. I say keep it vague. I suggest shifting as little as possible. Focus, follow up with something like, but this partnership taught me a lot about what I want and how to build something meaningful, and that is what I am focusing on. Right now, avoid emotional pitfalls. Badmouth your ex, even if she wounded you. Makes you appear petty and trapped in. Instead, take the high road. Keep the discussion civil. Some things you should never say. Discussing your former relationships, regardless how hard your current woman treasure is, okay. Things like how incredible the romance was. Instantly switch off unnecessary. How much you miss specific aspects about your ex makes her feel second best. Compared to her, even if you're saying she's better, still seems weird. Describe your ex's shortcomings, and it appears that you're making mistakes. In terms of gossiping, less is more. Talking about your ex and the final secret number 5, your financial secret 5 struggles. Thus, it's a sensitive topic. And for good reason, your finances. Whether you are prospering or surviving, struggling has a significant impact on how you. In your connection, there is you make a mistake by spilling everything. Details about your financial troubles. Too soon, let me tell you this now, can be a significant turn-off, particularly in the early phases of dating. Here's the inactuality. Women are naturally predisposed to look for a companion who is stable. The first thing that they're searching for is not about being materialistic, but about feeling safe, needing to know that he can take care of you when you open up, share that you are drowning in debt, living paycheck to paycheck, or you are straining to make ends meet. Give a signal that you may not be capable of providing the steadiness that she's looking for, so before you jump to conclusions, no, I am not claiming that to date, you must be a millionaire, yet how you present your financial status. It matters if she senses that you are overcome by their problems or lack some sort of plan to improve your circumstance, predict what she's going to. Inquiry whether you are genuinely someone that she and you may build a future together. Cannot blame music. Share your financial information with her. Struggles too early, she might start thinking in the end, will I be the one? Taking care of him, is he responsible? With money, will this be a problem? Later, does he have a strategy to get out? This predicament, or he is just hoping it will cure itself, even if she doesn't say these out loud. They're probably running through her head, and once that doubt creeps will make it difficult to undo. Here's a quick list of what you should never do when discussing finances. Early in every relationship, it is okay not to complain without making it sound like the world is against you. Moaning makes you appear weak. Don't play the victim. Discussing the unfairness of life, you come off as weak and unambitious. Do not seek for pity. She is not yours. The therapist keeps the discourse focused on solutions rather than sympathy. Remember, women, I am drawn to resourceful men, resilient, not men who appear to be. You don't need to feel overwhelmed or stuck, lying or pretending to be something you are. Not the important is to focus on progress you are making rather than the struggles you're confronting. For example, working on repaying debts. You could say something like, I am rigorous in saving and managing my financially. It feels nice to be in control of my finances and work towards some long-term ambitions. See how flips the narrative instead of focusing. Regarding the problem you're identifying, responsibility and the determination to get rid. Here's the bottom line, guys. Sharing too much too quickly will cost you. Her regard attracts and interests some. Things are better kept private, at least, until the partnership proves itself. So you want to focus on displaying. Her strengths are ambition and confidence. Allow your actions to speak for themselves rather than if you wish to share your past problems or secrets. More advice like this. Don't forget. Hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications are very crucial. You are notified every time I post. Plus, I want you to leave a comment. Tell me one thing you think. Guys should keep a secret within relationships that I may have missed. In this video, I will read every single comment. See you in the future video. My name is Jessica OS. Cheers.